Those. You said you learned embroidery techniques from a book buried with a royal concubine. And you sketched some patterns for me, which were used for funeral clothes. I didn't make a fuss with you then. But now, you must tell me this. Where did you learn this skill of double-sided embroidery? For the late Empress's dress?
Master Zhuo, when I designed the dress for the late Empress, I thought about it but had no inspiration. Then one day, in my dream, I met a fairy, and she taught me how to do double-faced embroidery. That's the truth.
That's nonsense. Don't try to fool me with these foolish lies. There's no such thing as fairies and visions. Don't think that. Because the Crown Prince and Concubine Wu are your patrons, I can't punish you. Now it is the middle of the night. And we're in the wardrobe service. No one is around. So I still call the shots. I implore you to give me an explanation, or else you're not going anywhere.
I wouldn't dare lie to you. The fairy in my dream told me she worked in the Imperial Harem and was wrongly executed. Her spirit still lives on. And since she had unfulfilled wishes in life, she will stay at Yixing Palace. She said that she had very great tailoring skills that she hadn't yet passed down to anyone. She didn't want her craft to be lost, and thinking I was skilled at tailoring, she decided to teach me her double-faced embroidery as her disciple.
Yixing Palace? The one that everybody says is haunted by a ghost?
Uh-huh.
And then?
I was so excited that I woke up and realized it was just a dream. So I was pretty disappointed. But later, I thought carefully about the details of the dream. I was surprised I remembered what she taught me.
More nonsense! Never have I ever heard such outrageous lies. If you don't tell me the truth, I will have your tongue cut out. Then we'll see you try to lie after that.
Master Zhuo, I am telling you the truth. The fairy made a deal with me. She'll come to my dreams sometimes and teach me the art of tailoring. Master Zhuo, if you don't believe me, next time she visits, I'll tell you everything that the fairy teaches me that night. I am telling you the truth. Master Zhuo, just wait a few more days. And you'll know if I'm lying or not. If I can't tell you about new tailoring techniques the fairy taught me, then you can punish me.
If I can learn some unique tailoring skills, then a few days will do no harm. All right. I'll give you a few days. If you dare try to trick me, then I will make sure that you regret it. I'll show you my power. After living in the Imperial Harem for 20 years and serving here as master, your life is in my hands.
Mother, if you can hear me, please forgive me. I don't want to teach your enemy, Zhuo Jinniang, your unique skills, but under these circumstances, it's the best way to stay alive. I don't fear to lose my life. I only fear that I can't avenge you and clear your name.
I'm sure that Dozo wouldn't have used this excuse if I hadn't reminded him. Master scheming and suspicious of others. Whether or not Dozo is associated with Master An, I know that Master Zhuo will never let him off the hook.
I asked both Fuzi and Guizi to keep a close eye on what happens to Dozi, in case he gets in danger when he's alone. Fuzi has just told me that Pei Xingjian went to see Dozi. Take the long and date soup and give it to Dozi, and ask Pei Xingjian to have some. Remember. He must use this bowl with the green edge. Do not swap them.
Master, are you really going to kill Pei Xingjian?
When Pei Xingjian sent men to investigate Master An's case, I suspected that he was planning something against Dozi. Later, someone tried to kill Dozi. Pei Xingjian pretended to save her, but he let the assassin go secretly. I saw it with my own eyes. I'm certain.
But Master...
Liuli is a kind girl. If she owed Pei a life debt, it could cause trouble later. If you hesitate, you'll get Liuli in trouble.
But... Master, the Crown Prince thinks very highly of Pei Xingjian. If he suddenly dies, His Highness will certainly not let it go. If they follow the trail to us, then what?
I've looked into that. Pei Xingjian has the day shift today. In 2 hours' time, he'll leave the palace. I've calculated the proper dose. It'll come into effect after he leaves. When he dies outside the palace, there'll be no way to trace it to us. Even if someone does find out the truth, don't worry. I alone will take full responsibility and won't get you involved.
Master...
I've spent half my life in body disposal. All I want is to protect the daughter of Master An, who saved my life. Once Liuli is safe, I won't shrink from responsibility.
Master, that's not what I mean. To protect Dozi, I'd risk my life too.
Remember, make sure he has the bowl with the green edge. I'll protect Dozi from harm. And make sure you don't get put into danger. Go now.
Today, the Eastern Palace has your favorite sweets. His Highness asked me to send you some. He really cares about you a lot. Which makes me a bit jealous.
You're talented and capable, and you're the assistant minister for His Highness. I'm just a simple physician, and that's it. All I can do is make nice clothes and tell His Highness silly stories. In His Highness's heart, I can't compare to you at all.
You are really, really silly. Just shut up and enjoy your treats.
Why don't you just try one of these? Don't tease me. You're the silly one.
The sweets you gave me were much better than these. Have some.
You told me I shouldn't get close to men, so biting you can be justified.
Now you're trying to make me mad. Let me say this seriously again. You can't get close to any man, except for me.
Dozi,
Hey, there you are.
Master made some long on the date soup and asked me to bring it.
You're just in time. We have some sweets. They'd go perfect with that soup. You should have some with us, then bring some back for Senior Soon, Fuzi, and Guizi to enjoy.
Mr. Pei, try some.
Yes, yes, try some. My master makes very delicious soup. Longans and dates are both really good for you. The soup is delicious and healthy.
Then I suppose I'll try some.
How do you like it?
It's great.
Of course.
How dare you? My mother told you to inform us about Concubine Wu. But you brought us fake news and made a fool of my mother in front of His Majesty. Do you really want to die?
I beg your highness, I've never once betrayed her grace. Concubine Wu is smart and found out that I had sent a message to her grace.
Do you think I'll accept your pathetic excuse?
I'm truly telling you the truth. Please spare me. Please, your highness.
Then give me a reason why I should spare your life.
Concubine Wu always meddles and interferes with His Highness's plans. You served her for years. You must know a lot about her. Think carefully. What secrets of Concubine Wu do you know that you can tell His Highness?
Concubine Wu is a very prudent woman. I don't know any of her secrets.
How can you possibly still defend her? She expelled you from Xianxue Hall. That woman is no longer your master anymore.
I don't mean to defend her. I really don't know anything. Well, there is one thing. I don't know if it's a secret.
Tell me.
The Wu and Pei families are old friends. Concubine Wu and Pei Xingjian knew each other. Now they work together to help the Crown Prince.
Concubine Wu knew Pei Xingjian before he came here. Maybe they're having an affair. No wonder they follow the Crown Prince around and do his bidding. Li Zhi isn't that influential. They wouldn't listen to him at all.
The two of them never had an affair. I mean, they knew each other from before, but...
But it's impossible to tell if they were romantic. Regardless of the real case, we can set a trap for the two of them to make His Majesty believe they have. Besides, we have you with us. With you as the witness, there will be irrefutable proof.
Be the witness?
If you want to live, you'll do as I tell you. It really is perfect. We can get rid of Concubine Wu and Pei Xingjian in one shot. And then the Crown Prince will lose his loyal helpers.
I'd like to have
How much is this?
£1.
Can I get this one?
Oh my gosh, I
Thank
haven't
you.
seen this ever before.
How about that?
Maybe about 3 of them. Thank you.
Master, Do you think the drug is starting to take effect?
Go.
What is this? Why do I suddenly feel so dizzy? It feels like when I was drugged by Pubano.
Wait. We won't do anything until he falls off the horse.
I've fallen into a two-layer trap. First drugged, then ambushed. Who's behind all this?
Master, why do they want to capture Pei Xingjian? What should we do?
I don't know who those men in black are. But what I do know is that our drug saved them. A good amount of effort. That's fine. What they're doing now also saves us a lot of trouble.
Even the gods are on our side. This is great. We won't need to kill him. I was extremely nervous.
I've heard that Pei Xingjian is an excellent martial artist, with a dozen assassins and a perfect trap. Were we worried that we wouldn't catch him? But how could we capture him so easily?
You're right, it was too easy. Now that we've completed our mission, let's head back without delay. Come on.
Master.
Go. Let's go and see what happens.
What are you doing? Hey, what?
Hurry up.
What's the emergency? It's too early for such urgency.
Master asked me to tell you that he's helped you get rid of Pei Xingjian. Now he'll no longer cause us any trouble. You must remember, in the future, never expose your identity again, or make others suspect you.
What do you mean Pei Xingjian can't cause any more trouble? What did Senior Sun do? Be more specific.
Shh. It's a long story. Anyway, you're a very lucky girl. And also, even the gods helped you. I don't know who exactly Pei Xingjian offended. Before we had done anything, someone helped us deal with him.
What exactly happened? I don't need the whole story, just give me the gist of it.
Well, in essence, Pei Xingjian is in big trouble. He can't look into your case anymore.
Concubine Wu. Don't be afraid. Don't call out. Trust me. I didn't mean to offend. Last night, I was drugged and couldn't fight. After some men in black captured me, I passed out. After that, I don't remember.
I'm afraid my maids and I were drugged too. Otherwise, the palace is so heavily guarded. How could you have entered, unseen by anyone at all? It looks like someone thinks we're in their way and wants to bring us both down with one single stroke.
I must leave, so it doesn't seem like you're involved.
The one behind this must have set a trap for just this moment, trying to catch us in the act. The sun is coming up. I don't think you'll be able to get out of here very easily.
It's almost time. Let's go quickly, so we can catch them.
Son, are you absolutely certain about this?
Don't worry, Mother. Nothing will go wrong this time. We'll take many servants with us, with all those witnesses present. Even if Concubine Wu or Pei Xingjian comes up with an excuse, it won't be enough. Besides, when the maid who used to serve Concubine Wu provides us with the evidence needed, then they'll be convicted of having an affair.
I heard that His Majesty asked you to self-reflect. Consort Yang, where are you going in such a hurry?
My cat has gone missing. In fact, I don't need so many servants just to search for a cat. But His Majesty loves that cat very, very much, so I must find him myself. My son came to visit me. When he found out, he insisted on joining. to show his concern for His Majesty.
Some maids have said that the cat ran towards Xianxue Hall, where concubine Wu lives. Why don't you join us now?
They're bringing all those people to Concubine Wu's palace. I think they're looking for more than just a cat. They're definitely up to some plot. I hope Concubine Wu doesn't fall into their trap.
If His Highness goes alone, he will also be a witness when seeing such a despicable sight. Even if he wants to defend them, he won't be able to. He will have no choice but to punish them.
Well, since you've invited me, I suppose I'll join you.
What? You drugged Pei Xingjian and paralyzed him? Then you saw him taken away by a bunch of guys in black who brought him to Concubine Wu's palace?
Master said that we had to get rid of him to keep you safe.
Pei Xingjian saved my life once before. Why would Senior Sun want to kill him?
Hey, even if we hadn't drugged him, someone else would have killed him. He can run, but he can't hide forever.
What do you know? Huh? Why was I sleeping here? My head hurts. Did I catch a cold? Huh? Wake up! Get up! Get up! Don't be late for Her Grace's bath time. Huh? Your Grace, are you awake? May I come in to help you wash?
One moment.
Greetings, Your Highness. Greetings, Your Grace. Greetings, Your Highness.
His Majesty's favorite cat is missing. Someone saw it run into your palace. We've come looking for it. Go in and find it. We will go in and wait for you.
Your Grace, Concubine Wu is feeling unwell, so she rose late. Your Highness and Your Grace, please wait a few minutes while she gets ready.
Consort Yang and Prince Hao aren't here by accident. They planned this out. We've been set up.
I'll go out and try to stall them. This is quite a small palace. There's nowhere to hide, so you must find a way to escape unseen.
Prince Hao and Consort Yang are clever. It will be hard to hold them up. There's only one exit here. There's no way for me to get out. All those years of practicing martial arts, and now I'm stuck in a situation like this.
But we still have to try. We can't just wait here. We have to do something.
How dare you? How dare you stand in our way? Step aside now.
Your Grace? Greetings, Your Grace and Your Highness. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Why don't you have a rest in the Wing Hall? Perhaps you'd like to relax and have some tea cake. Then we can have a chat.
This morning, His Majesty's favorite cat went missing. Someone claimed to see it run into your quarters. I'll go in and look.
A cat? I just came out of my bedroom and didn't see a cat. It must have gone somewhere else. Your Grace and Your Highness, please enjoy some tea cake in the Wing Hall. Don't trouble yourself. I'll ask my servants to look for the cat. What are you waiting for? Go on.
Yes.
No, wait. That's His Majesty's favorite cat. If anything were to go wrong, as a simple concubine, can you be trusted? I must go in and take a look.
My bedroom isn't tidy. I felt quite unwell this morning and got up late. My bedroom is not yet made presentable.
If it's not convenient right now, why don't we give her some time and wait outside in the Wing Hall? I'm sure she'll do her best to find His Majesty's cat. This is Concubine Wu's personal residence. She's familiar with it. It will be more convenient that way.
Your Highness, you just said that you would find the cat for His Majesty. Then why are you trying to stop us now? If we fail to find the cat, and His Majesty scolds us, will you take the blame for us?
Greetings, Your Highness and Your Grace. Your Grace? I have come here to fetch the clothes that you wanted to have altered.
Dozo, what a coincidence. We see you everywhere. What a lively place Yanxia Hall seems to be.
I'm very fortunate to see both Your Grace and Your Highness, so that I can greet you. I've got so much work to do now. I'll take the clothes and be on my way. Your Grace, I know what you want. I'll alter the clothes in the way that you've asked for. Please rest assured.
I don't need Dozo to alter any clothes. I didn't even summon him. He said he knew what I wanted. I think he means something else. Is he here to help me? But how did he know I was in trouble? Should I trust him? The clothes are ready, and they're on the table. You can go get them.
Yes.
Shh, it's me. Don't get the wrong idea about this. This is not what you think. Concubine Wu and I were set up.
I know. No need to
I
explain.
insist. You must trust me.
I trust you. We don't have time for that. I trust you. You should trust me too. You must do what I ask. We really need to get you out of here quickly.
Leave here right now. This place is dangerous. Prince Cao and his mom are cunning.
No way. I must save you.
I can't let you do that.
No way. I must save you. It's time to use my real identity. Do you want me to prove I'm a girl?
I just want to look for the cat in there, but strangely, you keep refusing me. Is there anything in your palace that His Highness and I are not supposed to see? The more you refuse, the more it makes me suspect that there is something going on in your palace.
What do you mean? Are you implying something? Your Grace and His Highness have come here so early, insisting on invading my privacy. Are you looking for a cat or trouble? If you search my bedroom saying that you're looking for a cat, I'll be humiliated. How can I survive in the Imperial Palace after that?
Don't get us wrong, Your Grace. This particular cat is His Majesty's favorite. My mother is very anxious, and some maids saw it run into your bedroom. Your Grace, please, let my mother go in to look for it. If she can't find it, then I'll apologize to you on her behalf.
I think that Concubine Wu is as anxious as Consort Yang to find His Majesty's cat. But if any others break into Xianxi Hall and search it, it would make her feel awkward. It would be quite disrespectful to her if people hear of it and don't know the whole story. They'll think Consort Yang humiliated her on purpose. I'm afraid it would harm your reputation. I'm sure Concubine Wu will find the cat. Why don't we leave this to Concubine Wu and wait here for the result?
Your Highness keep defending Concubine Wu. You just repeat each other's words as if you're trying to stall us from looking for His Majesty's cat. What is the real meaning of this? Do you think there's anything we should be hiding?
Wait there. Pei Xingjian, I wondered what you would do. That was fast. Get ready for this. I'll see things turn out for you.
Greetings, Your Highness.
What are you doing? Leave!
After His Highness examined the clothes, I realized that I left a few inside. I'll just go get them.
I don't have time for this. Follow me. Let's go in.
Wait!
Take Concubine Wu away!
You dare? How dare you keep Concubine Wu from her palace? You want to betray her?
I have asked them to do that. I will accept the blame. Your Highness, best not interfere.
As long as I'm here, I will not allow anyone to cause trouble here.
Brother, concubine Wu is father's. You'd better avoid arousing suspicion. You're defending her without any reason. This is dangerous. Don't you fear people will talk?
Really? I remember His Majesty asked Concord Yang to stay in her palace to reflect, but instead of doing so, she storms in here, causing a ruckus which I cannot tolerate. I must use my judgment. I won't stand by and do nothing.
Your Highness, nothing can stop me from going into Concubine Wu's bedroom. Let me remind you, Your Highness, it's not too late to stop. If you insist on getting involved, then there may be unbearable consequences.
Brother, we can't go in. It wouldn't be appropriate. I'll wait here with you. Be patient. While my mother goes in. If she doesn't find the cat, then I'll apologize to Concubine Wu. Before I go and look for it in another place.
Denqing.
My lady, what's all the noise about? It woke me up. My lady, who's that?
Excuse me, Your Grace. This is a cousin of mine. She came to keep me company recently. We were up late last night. That's why I woke up late. Yuliu, go and search. See if the cat is here.
Yes. Madams, please join me.
What's going on? Did Wu Meinyang see through my son's trap and do this simply to disgust me? What is the meaning of this?
Your Grace, we did not find the cat.
Well then, if the cat isn't here, we'll leave you alone. I'll take them to search elsewhere.
Your Grace, won't you stay for some tea? Be seeing you, Your Grace.
San, let's go search elsewhere now.
Please tell Concubine Wu that I'm leaving too. And ask her to be very careful.
I will. Until we meet again, Your Highness.
Pei Xingjian wasn't in Concubine Wu's bedroom.
No, he wasn't in her room. Wu Meinyang also asked her maid to show us around her room. We searched throughout the entire room for him. It's a small bedroom. We couldn't have missed a corner. Unless Pei Xingjian left long ago.
I don't understand. We said visible and invisible sentries outside. How could he have gotten away without being seen? An underground tunnel, perhaps? It should have been a perfect trap.
I don't understand what happened either.
So many sentries keeping an eye on Shenji Hall. But he still escaped anyway.
Douzi, get off the bed.
Greetings to you, Your Grace.
You may rise. What do you want to tell me about today? How did you know Pei Xingjian and I were in trouble and needed help? If someone had found us out, you would have been killed. Why did you get yourself involved?
I didn't know that you were also in trouble, Your Grace. It was a coincidence. Your Grace, you helped me before, and Mr. Pei saved my life. So since you were being set up, I felt it my duty to help you, to show my gratitude.
You were just passing by? But I don't remember asking you to fetch any clothes, nor do I have anything to be altered. Douzi, you really saved me. I want to have a sincere talk with you. Several months ago in the wardrobe service, when Master Zhuo asked about your pouch, I realized at that time, you must have many secrets. I helped you because I believed that you were a kind-hearted man. After all, in the Imperial Palace, everyone has their own secrets. I didn't care what secrets you had. If it wasn't my business, I wouldn't bother to ask. But now you know that Pei Xingjian spent the night here in my palace. He and I are innocent of everything, and we were set up last night. But the people of the palace can be very sinister. Now that you know what happened, I must make sure whether you're a friend or a foe. I should at least know whether you're a man or a woman. But that's not much of a secret anymore.
Concubine Wu, I truly do have many secrets. I understand your suspicion. I hid my secrets from you, simply so you wouldn't get involved. You asked whether I was a friend or a foe. It's dangerous here. To keep you from worrying, I'll openly tell you all of my secrets right here and now. You and I have met before, just over a decade ago. You saved me on 2 occasions. I had wanted to thank you personally, Yuan Hua.
Yuan Hua? It's been years since someone called me that.
Yuan Hua, do you remember? Many years ago, a young girl named Liuli stayed at your mansion and altered your wedding dress? Later on, some soldiers wanted to capture her. You asked a young man to take her away. In the end, she was still thrown into jail. But later, she was saved by a eunuch from body disposal. Chief Stewardess Lin and Zhuo Jinniang rushed over there, wanting to burn the bodies of both the girl and her mother. But it just happened to be a lucky day. You were visiting and funerals were forbidden. So, you saved that girl again.
You're the girl who escaped that terrible day? You're Liuli. Your mother was Master An. You're still alive. I can't believe it.
Yuan Hua, it's me. I'm Liuli. And I finally have a chance to thank you for saving my life all those years ago.
I wondered why since the day I saw you, you seemed so familiar. Now I know you're that little girl. But how did you know that Pei Xingjian and I were in trouble today? And came to help us at the moment we needed it most?
That has to do with Senior Sun and Shunza. I can't tell her the truth. Last night, I spotted some men in black clothes who were carrying a man into your bedroom. It looked unusual, but I didn't dare tell anyone else about what I saw. I was worried the whole night. Then this morning, I thought I'd come to check on you.
Thank you. You saved me, as well as Pei Xingjian. Thank you very much. I never expected such unusual circumstances would bring us together again inside the palace.
Yuanhua, it's great to see you again and to finally recognize each other. I've got something else I would like to ask you. The young man who helped to take me away that day...
Your Grace, Eunuch Gao has arrived. His Majesty has summoned you to Ganlu Hall.
If His Majesty needs you, then I'll just be on my way. I'll come and see you some other day.
I'm very surprised to meet you today. I hope we'll meet again soon.